everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sofia. Today we are filming another reading vlog. I want this one to be a little bit more chill. Next week I'm going on holidays with my friends, so I just want to have a really good reading week. I want to read 6 books or 5 books if I can. One of the things I want to try out in this vlog is actually planning my reads. I've been doing this for a while now. I always divide my books with post-it notes into like 5 or 3 different parts depending on how long the book is, genre of the book, and that's been really helpful to read because when I start reading I'm like, you cannot stop till you reach a post-it, and that has helped me a lot as I am a mood reader, and if I'm not in the mood I don't read at all. I really envy people that can be like, okay, I had to get reading done, and they just start reading. First book I have to get done with is Throne of Glass by Maas. I have a read-along that is gonna start next week. I'm filming this a week early because that first week of the readathon I'm gonna be away on holiday, as I already said, so I want to get it done. If you saw my last vlog, I couldn't really read this one on the 48 hours readathon that I did, so I'm including it into this week, and that is Loveless by Osman. I divided this one into 4, but it's kind of a thick book for a contemporary. I think it's 400 pages, yeah, 430. The next one I want to pick up is The Dragon Republic by Kuang, which is the second part for the Poppy War series. The first book left me broken. Finished it in January, and I wanted to take my time to pick up the second book. I don't know, there was something about the first one that I really loved, but I want to really savor these books. That's why I'm gonna divide this probably in 6 days and read it throughout the week slowly. I want to get back into the characters because they were so interesting, and also the whole East Asian history that Kuang has put into these books. As a history junkie, I love seeing how she incorporates that whole East Asian story into it, and the political consequences that has followed in East Asian countries throughout the years. I honestly love it. Okay, then we have another fantasy, and that is Raybearer by Ifueko. I think the second book is coming out, or it's already out, I don't know. I want to pre-order, but I first want to read this one and see if I like it. I find it really intriguing, and I think it's African inspired, which I've never read anything like this. Ever since I read Girl Serpent Thorn, which is a Persian inspired story, I've been trying to find stories like that because the myths and the creatures and the mythology culture involved in that book really made me realize that there's a lot of books out there that are gonna blow my mind, and I just keep reading the same stuff. I'll be honest. Then I also want to pick an audiobook, just because when I'm editing or when I'm doing stuff for the Etsy shop, it's always nice to have an audiobook and I don't feel like I'm losing time. And that's gonna be A Torch Against the Night by TAHIR, which is the second book in the Number in the Ashes series. I listened to the first one in audiobook on the 48-hour reading blog that I uploaded last week and loved it. And I was planning to read this as a physical book, but the audiobooks are just too good for me to not read it, so I'm probably gonna do like a mixed, you know, audiobook when I feel like audiobook and physical when I feel like physical. The first one is another fantasy, and it's We Hunt the Flame by, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, Hafsah. Faizal. Sorry, I'm gonna search for how you pronounce your name now because you deserve a good pronunciation. I've been wanted this book for such a long time. I couldn't find it. Like, the hardcover was so hard to find, and the cover is gorgeous. And this is her debut novel. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, I'm so looking forward to this one. And then the last one is, Punk 57 by Penelope. Smutty, fast read. I loved it when I read this a few weeks ago, so I want to read this. I will tell you what the plans are and how I'm gonna divide the books throughout the week. It's also really hot, so sorry if you hear the air conditioning going on.
The important thing is you're here. I tried to bring you here.
¿Qué? ¿Qué te ¡Ah, no! Oh my god. What time? Oh, he ate the...
It doesn't matter.
Baby? Today is Tuesday. I made my reading plan and I wanted to show it to you. I decided to make a page on my reading journal, so this is what I created. Wrote my TBR. I decided to take Raybearer out of the TBR because I wanted to read it slowly and enjoy it. Sorry for the siren noises. There's a kid with a megaphone playing in the street and he's been doing it for like an hour and I keep waiting for him to stop, but he doesn't stop, so I'm just filming. I also did a pages read tracker just to see how many pages I read during this week, and then the actual reading plan, which I decided to put the book I want to read and the parts I want to read. I divide it into 5, so it's like one of those parts each day. By Thursday, I should have finished Loveless and A Torch Against the Night. This is the plan for today. I will put the reading plans here so you know like what I have to read. And so far today, I've read nothing in that list. I bought so many things from Etsy. I'm so excited. When it comes, I probably do it like an Etsy haul or something. But I got so much stationery that I'm so excited about. I have to meet with my grandma. It's been a long time since I saw her.
It's betrayal. The augurs help. What do you think?
Elias is jealous.
His words slur and he stutters. I grip his shoulder trying to keep him upright. My hand comes away soaked, but not from the rain. Skies. Elias is sweating. Quite a lot. I grab his hand. His cold realize.
So he's jealous, but he's also sick and has a fever because, I don't know, the angst. I'm behind schedule. I thought I could do it, but I'm so behind. So today I'm gonna try to catch up and tomorrow I have all day for myself. So I'm gonna have time to read. I'm supposed to be 3/5 into Throne of Glass and only 1 has been conquered. Conquered? That's a really horrible word. I'm sorry. The only thing I'm on track with, it's A Torch Against the Night. The angst right now in that story. Chuck kisses. I also was supposed to be 2/4 into the Dragon Republic and I haven't even started it. You're watching this right now, put in the comments if you think I'm gonna catch up or if you think I'm not. I will tell you how many pages I have to read to catch up. I have to read 680 pages to be up to date with the schedule. OMG. Tell me in the comments if you think I'm gonna make it. I won't say anything, I'm gonna try. But just tell me if you believe in me or if you think I'm gonna utterly fail. I won't judge you. I have to prepare myself mentally because I cannot cry. These books mean so much to me, and right now my little shrine to Laini Taylor is a mess. But these books mean so much to me. I literally had to be out the door in 30 minutes, not even that, 15 minutes. So I have to do this quick. Okay, I can see them already. So the first thing I see is this little bookmark. This is Laszlo and this is Sarai, and it just said cute things they say to each other. Don't cry, don't cry. Okay, continuing. Then we have this product card that says everything that is inside. It's by TinyOwnUniverse. I will link all the artists down below if you want to check them out. Oh, it says here. Bookmark is by Sarah Conradson. Again, I will link everything down below. Go for the books. I can already see them. I know how they look like. So they come in a box. I'm so excited. Oh, they come wrapped in plastic. I'm gonna grab them. Here we go. Oh my god. This is gorgeous. This is the sleeping case that the book come in. This is designed to look like Miracles for Breakfast, which is a book that is inside Strange the Dreamer and Laszlo reads and really enjoys. Oh, Miracles for Breakfast. Look at that. Don't cry, don't cry. Designed by Jane Tibbetts, Chatinora, and A.G. Frena. Wind Up Artists illustrated the whole slipcase. I'm probably gonna take the books out and put it like this, just so it looks like I own Miracles for Breakfast. Okay, and let's go for the first book. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I know these books are not everyone's cup of tea. They don't look like the normal special editions that this box is made, but they have this vintage old feeling to them that I really loved because it goes with the Strange the Dreamer story. Art on the cover is by Tom Roberts, which is at Tom Roberts Illustration. Laszlo in what I guess is the library of Osman, because he's in the library. The end pages, which were illustrated by George Jacinto. Other tipping page. He did also the ones for Muse of Nightmares. Absolutely beautiful silver sprayed edges. A signed page, which is created by AJ Frena. That is a gorgeous illustration. One of the really special things about these editions is that we have annotations from Laini Taylor herself in both of the books. Art in the inside, which are by, from this book, they are by Joshua Knight. The whole fun right there. Gorgeous. So that's Sarai and Laszlo. Let's move to Muse of Nightmares. I don't have time. I literally don't have time. Is the covers, again with the sprayed edges, beautiful end pages. These are gorgeous. Look at this one. This might be my favorite one. Look at that. Also gorgeous. And the tipping pages, which in these books are by Sofia Volovic. Sofia _Volovic at Instagram. That's gorgeous. Of course, these are spoilers for the books. I did not say it. I probably put a disclaimer or something. Look at that. Like, I will and put it on my wall, but I won't do that. I love the orange theme in these. These are the two gorgeous editions of Strange the Dreamer and the slipcase. Again, I will link all the artists down below, and also LitJoyCRate. I don't think they have a stock anymore, but I held myself back really good. Probably when I'm rereading, I will be crying at the annotations of Laini Taylor, but yeah. Bye! The sun is out. I'm in such a reading mood, and if you voted that I wouldn't be able to read 680 pages, you are completely right, because I didn't. But I did read 400, which is a new record. I've never read 400 pages in a day. I'm proud of myself right now. The fact that I read so much, it has to do with me being on sprint with the girls for like 5 hours or something. It was crazy, but we read a lot. And the main book I read was Loveless. I have this much left, which I'm probably gonna finish today. And I can tell you right now, it's gonna be a 5-star read. Like something has to go really wrong in this little bit of the book for me to like drop a star. The story is basically Georgia, the main girl, living her life, going to university, finding her sexuality and, you know, getting to know all these people, just thriving through life. That to me sounds really boring. Once I got to know the characters and I was in Georgia's mind a little bit more, I started really enjoying it. The chapters are so short, it makes you fly through the book, and also some of the names of the chapters are amazing. There's this one called Horny and Confused, which is a mood sometimes. It's a mood. Alice Osman has this superpower, I don't know, like a sprinkle of something that makes her stories feel so real, even if they are fictional. And even though the main plot is Georgia discovering that she is a romantic and a sexual, there's so many things everyone can relate, and you're worried because you feel like you need to find a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner to feel validated in any kind of way, or sometimes you feel forced to do things you are not yet prepared to do just because it's normal in society to do it at a young age. Like for example, Georgia has never had her first kiss, and a lot of people might feel pressure to, you know, try things out or just find their sexuality really early in life just because that's what we see portrayed. And those are things that everyone can relate to, even if you're not a sexual or a romantic. I think those are feelings that everyone has had in their lives. The way her thoughts are greeting is like so entertaining and at the same time like informative. I don't know, interesting to read in some way. It's also a really fun read because it has a lot of pop culture reference, but they are done right, not like other books, you know what I mean. Yesterday I also read a bit of Throne of Glass. I was annotating it on post-its because I didn't want to actually write on the book, but then I realized I defaced this book like a few years ago, so this copy ain't going anywhere. In the middle of the night I was like, let's just do it, and I just started writing all over it. Really enjoying this reread, by the way. I also made progress with A Torch Against the Night. Right now I'm liking the first book better. I feel like it was the whole trials aspect of the first book that felt really familiar. Elias carried that whole first book. It was his book. And also Helen, but not quite that much. So I think I'm not enjoying this one as much just because Elias' situation in this book, if you have read it, you know what I mean. I'm on chapter 20, but I think I'm gonna love it. I just need to get more into it. Also, the parts I'm loving it most are Helen's, I don't know how you call her. She's so conflicting between being loyal to the Empire and Elias as a friend romantic interest. She's the best character here. She's the most complex. I also had to make a tactical decision yesterday, and the Dragon Republic it's not gonna be in this week's TBR. I want to really take my time reading that book, and it's not going to be possible this week. So bye bye Dragon Republic. Once I come from holiday, I will read you to... I'm adding a book to this week's, which is gonna be It Ends With Us by Hoover. I read it before and I did kind of enjoy it. I'm gonna finish this today. Probably will start this too tomorrow. Also, let me know in the comments if you're liking this vlog. It's a little bit longer than my normal vlogs. Normally, I take a lot of footage out of my normal vlogs because I think you prefer shorter vlogs. They are easier to watch. But this is gonna be like an experiment, so please tell me if you're enjoying the longer vlogs. If not, I can go back to shorter. It doesn't really mind. It's just my preference, but whatever you want. Yeah, right now I'm gonna have lunch because I'm really hungry. Let's go. Packing for a week trip like I'm going out for a month. That's so me. Hi everyone! Sorry I did not film the past 2 days. I just wasn't really feeling it. But yeah, it's Sunday and I think it's time to finish this vlog and give you the final reading update. Out of the 6 books that I wanted to read this week, well, The Dragon Republic out of the TBR. The first book I finished this week was Loveless, and as I said, 5 out of 5 stars. The ending did not disappoint and it's such an easy contemporary to read. I really recommend it for summer. Even if you're not a fan of contemporary, I think you will really enjoy this. It was a really nice surprise to read this week. I also finished the A Torch Against the Night audiobook. I'm loving this series, but I did give it a 4 out of 5 stars because I did enjoy the first one better. That ending, I just need to start Reaper at the Gates soon. Helen, however you pronounce her name, a queen. Favorite character out of the whole series. And then Throne of Glass, I haven't yet finished, but I have 100 pages, so I think tonight I'm going to cheat a bit and I'm just gonna add it as a read book this week. I liked it much better than the first time I read it. I think the whole knowing what is gonna happen and trying to find all the foreshadowing in the book made it a lot more fun. These are 3 books I finished this week, and then I'm in the middle of another 3. I started Behind the Flame. This book is amazing so far. The characters, the enemies to lovers, the energy, everything, it's amazing, but I will not finish next week. I'm gonna finish the week after that. I'm also in the middle of Punk 57. Read this book. The characters, the story, the spicy scenes, the angst, yes. And I also made it to the middle of It Ends With Us by Hoover. I'm liking it, but I don't think I'm enjoying it as much as the first time, maybe because I read a lot more books. We're all 3 books down in the middle of 3. I think I read like 2,000 pages this week. It was a pretty nice week. I'm proud of myself, and Friday, Saturday, I did read, I just didn't film it. So again, sorry about that. The Throne of Glass read along is starting tomorrow. As you're seeing this, is starting Monday the 12th of July. If you want to join, I will link all the information down below, the Discord, and you can just ask me on Instagram. I think that's gonna be all for today. Please, again, tell me in the comments if you liked this longer blog better, and also what you read this week. I love hearing what you read and if you enjoy those reads. Yeah, if you enjoy the video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, all the pretty things you can do that really help this channel grow up. If you want to stay updated with my reads, we can be friends on Goodreads. I also post daily on my Bookstagram, so we can talk through there. I think that's gonna be it for this video. I love you guys as always, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.